And good evening to you. Welcome to high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports, live tonight from Boschel Gymnasium in Pittsfield as the Pittsfield Sockies play host to the Western Wildcats. Good evening to you. I'm Charlie Hull. Jack and John are alongside with us tonight. It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show here on Central Illinois Sports, and a special night at Boschel Gym. It's the second annual Take a Charge Against Cancer Night, and the Wildcats and the Sockies are teaming up to raise funds for local cancer patients. Glad you're with us here tonight on Central Illinois Sports. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Geared Up Custom Apparel and Awards, Moose Lodge 420, Boulder's Universe, the Pike County Express, Real Net and Twine, the Ty Rylander Memorial Redneck Run, Steve Smith Painting, North Adams State Bank, the City of Pittsfield, Westtown Ford Lincoln, Lanham Chiropractic, Great Rivers Bank, John Petty and Sons Custom Builders, Trash Queen, Farmer State Bank of Camp Point, Illini Community Hospital, Best Systems Insulators, Press Yours on You, FCA of Western Illinois, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Harris, Cascom, Matt Hughes Channel Seed, Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, Niebuhr Funeral Home, Illinois FBFM Bob Ray, Dear Western Grain Services, Pike County Real Estate, State Farm Insurance Agent Rod Prentice, and Abney Home Improvement. Thanks to all of our sponsors for helping to bring this and every game to you here on Central Illinois Sports, the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We'll talk more about the matchup as the Sockies and the Wildcats go head-to-head tonight on Central Illinois Sports.
Had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. Visit the beautiful downtown area with the Pike County Courthouse and many businesses and restaurants to enjoy. Then check out the Pittsfield City Lake, a great place for boating, fishing, and camping. And new to the lake this year, a disc golf course. Learn more about all that the city of Pittsfield has to offer by visiting their website, pittsfieldil.org. The city of Pittsfield and Mayor John Hayden wish the Sockies good luck this season.
Welcome to Bob Riding's Westtown Ford, serving Central and West Central Illinois. When you're shopping for a new vehicle, we believe you need a comfortable ambiance, dynamic selection of vehicles, competitive options for financing, and high-quality service to feel confident and stress-free throughout the car buying process. At Westtown Ford, you will find just that, a great selection of Ford models and a team that will make the process as smooth as possible. Westtown Ford Lincoln in Jacksonville, just 30 minutes away from high prices.
At Lanham Chiropractic, their mission is to ensure that they guide each patient to the possibility and enjoyment of a healthier you. Dr. Chris Lanham works together with each patient to identify the cause of the chiropractic issue and address it through chiropractic care, proper nutrition, and natural supplements, all while utilizing honest and trusting communication. If you're looking for a hands-on chiropractor who's proud to call this area home, call Dr. Chris Lanham at Lanham Chiropractic in Pittsfield at 217-285-6300.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. GreatRiversBank.bank is the place to go to learn all about the banking services the Great Rivers Bank has to offer. They are member FDIC and an equal housing lender with locations in Barry, Pittsfield, and Liberty. The 10 and 14 Sockies, the 14 and 13 Western Wildcats matching up tonight. The second time these two teams have played this season. The Sockies picked up a win in the first matchup, a 59-48 win back on the 30th of November, and a lot has happened since that point for both of these squads. And I think, Jack, we've seen a pretty similar seasons for these two teams, really. Sometimes they look like a team that could beat about anybody, and sometimes they look like a team that could lose to about anybody.
Well, when you look at Western, we go back to the Winchester tournament, and they were a half a second away from knocking Payson off, who played for the championship. They had that game under control, but Lucas Luce made the layup at the end of the game to give Payson the 1-point victory. We've also seen Western on the other side when they just simply couldn't get the flow going. But when they get Colgrove in the flow of things, and Hively really does the things he can do on the offensive side, they can be a handful because Wellman will drive and distribute.
Glad you're with us here on Central Illinois Sports. It's Take a Charge Against Cancer Night with funds being raised to assist patients who are taking cancer treatments and will benefit the patients of Illini Community Hospital's oncology unit. We thank everyone for coming out and supporting the event tonight. And you still have an opportunity, even if you're not here in person, to support the event. Just contact the high school and talk to Scott Bacon, and you can still make your donation for that project as well. Their goal is $3,000, and they're looking to get there and surpass that goal here tonight. The Sockies and the Western Wildcats here on Central Illinois Sports as we're near the end of the regular season, actually. A week from tonight, it'll be the final night of the regular season in boys basketball, and regionals start a week from Monday. We'll talk about where these two teams are headed in the postseason and more on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show following this timeout.
We build. It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and residential facilities to fit the needs of your family or business. From design, new construction, renovation, and repairs, we have the expertise to turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build.
Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, a branch of United Community Bank, wants to be your bank. Their friendly and helpful staff enjoys working with customers to give them the best banking experience possible. They're a full-service bank offering savings, checking, CDs, IRAs, and now offering mobile banking where you can bank from your smartphone. They can handle all your borrowing needs, whether it's home, auto, commercial, or agricultural loans. Contact Farmers State Bank at 217-593-7756. We want to be your bank. Member FDIC.
For all of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up. Just because your kids are back to school doesn't mean you have to sacrifice your fitness routine. Illini Fitness is now open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Whether you're a busy parent, college student, night owl, or early riser, our hours now fit your schedule. Call to find out about our affordable memberships at 285-5635 or learn more by visiting IlliniHospital.org/fitness. Illini Fitness, located at 128 West Washington Street in Pittsfield.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. We'll keep you up to date as much as we can on the ladies Sockies game as they're playing for the regional championship tonight in Carlinville. And we'll be passing those scores along as the night goes on here as well. As the ladies Sockies pulled a big upset last night against Porta, and they're looking to win the regional tonight on the road in Carlinville. We'll keep you up to date. Postseason starts a week from Monday, and this Western squad heads to the Triopia Regional, where they'll be taking on Whitehall North Green at 7:30 on Monday. The winner of that contest will play again on Wednesday night against the winner of Payson Seymour and Pleasant Hill. Of course, Payson Seymour heavily favored in that contest, but Payson and Western could match up in the second round, and man, the last time they played, it was a thriller at the Winchester Invitational Tournament. The Sockies on the 2A side of things feed into the Springfield UIS Super Sectional and the Beardstown Sectional. They'll be playing in the Pleasant Plains Regional, where they'll play on Monday night, a week from Monday, the 24th, against Auburn at 7:30. The winner of that game will play West Hancock on Wednesday at 7 o'clock. On the other side, it's Beardstown and North Mac playing at 6 o'clock on Monday. The winner plays Pleasant Plains on Tuesday, with the championship game scheduled for Friday night. So basketball just about wrapping up here in the land of Lincoln, and this will be the last year that they have the state tournaments separate, starting next year in the 2020-21 season. All four state finals will be played the same weekend with a Thursday, Friday, Saturday type of format, and so that will be a little bit different as all the postseasons will be going at one time, but it'll be interesting to see how that plays out as far as sites go, because there are a lot of folks who are sites for both 1A, 2A, and 3A, 4A. So we'll have to see what they are able to do there. And I'm sure the IHSA has a plan, as they usually do. We'll pause for our final timeout here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Lots of festivities here coming up. We'll try to carry them live as much as we can. throughout the night tonight and get you mic'd up, as they'll have some things to recognize cancer survivors and those still fighting the disease, and the national anthem by the Saukey Anthem Singers. We can also tell you the Lady Saukeys are up 13-11 after one quarter against Carlinville in regional championship action. And good luck to the Lady Saukeys. Again, we'll keep you up to date throughout the night. A break here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. More your way after this.
Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate, or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. Merry Christmas and a blessed New Year from all of us at Fellowship of Christian Athletes of Western Illinois. Julie Ross in the Quincy area, Todd Sweatman in the Jacksonville area, Stephanie Bird, our administrator, and myself, Jack Hull, wish all of you the happiest and merriest of Christmas. It's end of the year time. If you're looking for a place to donate for the year end, go to westernilfca.org. We could use your help in promoting Christ in Fellowship of Christian Athletes. One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Johnny! Oh, Johnny! It's awfully cold out today. Where has he run off to?
Oh, he bundled up and took his gaming system over to Mikey's. Apparently they have Cascom internet, and it is apparently a lot more reliable than our internet.
Well, I am calling Cascom right now and signing up for high-speed internet. With all these new devices we got for the holidays, Johnny needs to be here at home, streaming in his own room.
I agree, dear, I agree. I've been telling you that for months.
Make sure you have the reliable internet speed you need at home. Call Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
Few things compare to Camp Point Central's fans' dedication to the Panthers. The same can be said about Channel and the farmers they serve. You see, unlike other seed companies, they don't have salesmen. With Channel, you get the advantage of a dedicated Channel seedsman, a trusted year-round advisor who can provide the right recommendations for your fields. It's their hands-on approach that truly sets them apart. Customized service, expert advice, elite seed management products. Find your Channel seedsman at channel.com or contact local district sales manager Matt Hughes at 217-242-8852.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Keys to this game, you know, the last time these two teams played was a week into the season, so a lot has changed at that point. Pittsfield has a pretty good size advantage in this contest if they use it to their ability. For Western, you don't see Callgrove really play back to the basket much, so that's why it opens some things up inside. For both of these squads, when they're hitting three-point shots, man, their games really flow a lot better, and neither one of them have really done that consistently throughout the season, but we've seen them light it up at different times, and when they do that, Jack, these two teams have proven they can, again, play with about anybody.
You bet. The big thing is Western doesn't have big size, so they'll give up quite a bit of size to Pittsfield. On the other side, they really have a good guard in the young man out front for them that's a 4-year starter, and with Preston Wellman. And then if Callgrove really gets things flowing, that allows Hively to really be able to open things up also. And good news, 19-14 Lady Saukeys on a couple three-pointers, one by Merriman, one by Tenike halfway through the second quarter.
Well, we will try to pick up the courtside mic with Jared Hines as they talk here on the Take a Charge Against Cancer Night. Jack, you won't have to do that with yours, buddy.
Efforts of the Illini Hospital Oncology Department. These individuals are truly some of the real heroes of our community. We thank all of you for your endless pride and commitment to your patients and community. At this time, we'd like to announce it, NP Sherry White. Infusion nurse, Katie Couch. Infusion nurse, Crystal McClintock. Oncology nurse, Helen Smith. LPN, Jamie Thompson. Patient registration, Crystal Eddington. Supervisor, Brenda Barton. Unable to attend tonight, oncology nurse, Katie Sidwell. And also unable to attend patient registration, Brock Thornton.
So introducing the staff from the Illini Community Hospital Oncology Unit. And they're also going to have a
join us in a moment of silence to honor those who have survived and to remember and honor the ones who lost.
turn it.
Thank you. At this time, would you please rise and leave your hats and face the flag to South Gym as our Saki singers sing our national anthem.
And we're back, and glad you've joined us tonight for the broadcast as we take a stand against cancer and take a charge against cancer tonight. Great crowd on hand with the girls playing in Carlinville for both the Western Wildcats and the Sakis. Starting lineups tonight are brought to you by our friends at Great Rivers Bank and our buddy Damon Emmerich, here to help you with your auto, residential, and commercial loan needs. Call Damon at 217-285-4404.
The Western Wildcats head coach Curtis Stout, 14-13 on the season. Their lineup tonight looks like this. At a guard, a 5'11 senior, Carson Dell. At a second guard, he's a 5'11 junior, Eric Hively. And the third guard, the 5'10 senior, Preston Wellman. At a forward, a 6'2" senior, Joseph Depke. And at the other forward, the 6'3 senior, Kyle Colgrove. Colgrove, Depke, Hively, Wellman, and Dell for the 14 and 13 Wildcats. We're the Pittsfield Sakis. Brad Tomhave, their head coach, 10-14 on the season. Their lineup tonight looks like this. At a guard, a 6'3 senior, Cooper Priest. At a second guard, the 6' junior, Cade Tomhave. And at the third guard, the 6'2 junior, Peyton Apps. Out of forward, he's a 6'6 senior, Will Guthrie. And at the other forward, the 6'3 sophomore, Carter Clatt. Clatt, Guthrie, Tomhave, Apps, and Priest for the 10 and 14 Sakis.
We can also tell you Ashley Waters has advanced to the sectional competition in the three-point showdown, Charlie. So congratulations, Ashley.
Yep, Ashley, a junior for the ladies Sakis. And what did you tell us the score was at the last check, Jeff?
19-14 is what I had last, and if you've got an update from there, send me a text at 473-5151. That's 217-473-5151.
The last time these two teams played, it was a close game till right toward the last 4 or 5 minutes of the fourth quarter, and the Sakis kind of pulled away. You know, Western will be coming out with a little extra fire here tonight to prove that they have a team that's improved throughout this season. And the Sakis are really trying to get some traction again after faltering here a little bit.
Actually, you just kind of hate to see what happened with the Beardstown game the other night, a very winnable game, but Beardstown just was too tough at the end. Saukeys let that one get away, and they've had some that they've won you kind of wondered about, lost some you kind of wondered about on the other side, and their regional matchup is against the team they have a victory over that they'll play, a week from next Monday night?
That's correct. Finishing up the starting lineups here at Voschel Gym. The Wildcats will be in the visiting gray uniforms with the red numbers and white trim. The Saukeys are in the whites tonight with the red numbers and black trim. One of the better crowds we've seen this season at Voschel Gym on hand here tonight. And a special thank you to the sponsors of the Take a Charge Against Cancer event, as well as Scott Bacon, assistant coach for the Saukeys, who helped organize the event and got everything in play for the fundraiser here tonight.
The girls from Illini Oncology having a good time tonight, fist bumping the referees, shaking hands with the coaches, giving people hugs. I'll tell you what, they're really enjoying the lineup tonight in the introductions as they're part of the starting lineup. Back out there just like they were in high school, right?
Probably so. Just about ready to jump around here at Voschel Gym.
Here we go.
Colgrove will jump in the center circle for the Western Wildcats. It's Will Guthrie for the Saukeys.
Jump ball brought to you by Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper, serving Pike County since 1991. Check out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you.
High school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports. John Walter, our head official, steps into the center circle. The tip is up and controlled by the Saukeys as Platt Carousa gives it to Tom Abe, and he'll bring it up against the defense of the Western Wildcats in a 1-2-2. Left side with it is Guthrie. Skips across to Tom Have. Top of the key now. Apps thought about the three to Tom Have on the wing right side. Over in the corner it goes to Priest. Priest will work it back out front. Tom Have trying to move around now as Western is back into it's a man, just a kind of a loose man at the help side defender. Apps with it, skips right side to Priest. Priest faked the drive, now back out to Tom Abe on a pass that was nearly tipped by Hively.
Could they be as hot as the JVs were to start the game tonight? 32 points in the first quarter.
Well, I don't think we'll see that much, and we haven't seen that much in most varsity games. Top of the key with it is Tom Abe. Free throw line to Guthrie, right side Apps. 45 seconds into this game, and no shots taken by either squad. Priest with it deep in the corner left side. Works it out to Klatt, now to Tom Abe out front. Tom Abe will fire a deep three, and it's good. Cade Tom Abe from downtown to start the night for the Saukeys. 3-0, 7 minutes to play in the first. Western on the attack for the first time here.
Kicking it off like Tom Abe did against Beardstown. He was hot, had 16 the other night.
Wellman a little ISO against Apps. Turn around of the paint, good. Nice explosiveness by the senior Wellman and puts Western on the board in a 3-2 score. 6:45 to play in the opening quarter. Tom Abe throws it across to Guthrie near the sideline left side. Puts it on the deck against Dell. Out to Tom Abe. Top of the key it goes to Apps. On the right wing, Priest gets a touch. He'll fake a pass, now throw it out top. They'll work it around Tom Habe. Wide open three. No good this time. Rebound underneath. Fought for and run down by Wellman. Wellman's first board. Wants to push it into the front court. No look pass right side. Colgrove in the corner. Out to Depke. Have to let Hively catch up as he had taken a spill on the other end. To Wellman left side. Wildcats looking to take the advantage here. Depke gets it on the wing right side against Klatt. Throws it out top to Dell. 6:08 to play in the first. 3-2 advantage for the Saukeys in the early going. Colgrove had a little trouble with the dribble. Now the Wildcats work it around all the way right side. Dell. Top of the key, Colgrove, and he shuffled the feet, called for a travel. First turnover by the Wildcats this evening.
Into the ball game quickly comes Noah Gay. He'll set down Carter Klatt.
Klatt takes a chair. 5:58 to play in the first quarter. 3-2 Pittsfield on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Something special going on tonight. Any charges taken. $25 donated by both Trash Queen and State Farm Insurance Agent Rod Prentice. Here's Priest, and he just dribbles right out of bounds, and a turnover on the Saukeys will be their first.
One turnover on each team as he tried a little wraparound, and no luck there on the turnover.
5:51 to play in the first. Low-scoring game here in the early part of this one. Hively works it on the dribble across the half-court line. Top of the key, Depke. Swings it a couple of times, looking for the man off the curl screen. Wasn't open, out of Hively out front. To Dell, look back door wasn't open. Looking for Wellman, he gets a good look, top of the key, 4 up 3, no good. Rebound run down by Noah Gay, his first. Gay hands it off to Apps, into the front court, finds Priest on the run out. Priest will put it on the deck, little floater from 6 is good. Cooper Priest with his first two, makes it a 5-2 Saukey lead. 5:18 to play in the opening quarter. Hively into the front court, hands it off to Colgrove. Now to Dell between the circles. Right wing near the sideline, that goes to Hively. Back out from Depke. A lot of action on that side of the court. Wildcats need to get the ball reversed here. Colgrove had the same idea. He'll take it toward the left wing to Depke. Depke tries a little slashing move, cut off there. Leaves it to Hively. Hively with a drive lane up and can't get it to go. Rebound down to Cooper Priest, his first for Pittsfield. 4:50 to play in the opening quarter. 5-2 is the advantage for the Sockies. Tom Have across to Gay and a peck of trouble. Tied up, and that'll be a Socky turnover, their second of the night. As the possession arrow favors the Wildcats, and into the contest for the first time for Pittsfield, Nate Scranton, the sophomore. Cade Tomhave takes a chair.
Tried to thread the needle between two defenders, and that doesn't work very often.
4:45 to play in the first. 5-2 Pittsfield. On top of Western. Western with the basketball in the road gray unis. Colgrove with it down to Wellman. Out front, Dell. Tough pass goes to the free throw line to Depke. Depke a very long player, though. Right side, Dell. Dell can get hot about any time and really shoot it. Here's Wellman. Explodes past Scranton. Gets to the rim and scores. And one for Preston Wellman here.
Gay's going to pick up the foul. It'll be his first, team first. A 5-4 ball game with a chance to tie it up is Wellman. He's got all four for his squad. Preston Wellman, the senior, 4-year starter, 4:23 left first quarter, and we're tied at 5.
Wellman with all the points for the Wildcats has tied it up, as Jack told you. 4:20 to play in the first quarter. Priest with it into the front court for the Sockies. Works it on the couple of pivots, now puts it on the deck. Gets Colgrove off of his feet, and Colgrove called for the kick.
Colgrove is very quick, though. You got to be careful. He'll steal one away from you.
Ball out of bounds on the sideline for the Sockies. They'll throw it in the backcourt to Scranton and have him bring it up against Colgrove. Works it on the pass near the sideline to Priest. Left side corner to Guthrie. Out top now Apps. Looking for the pin down low. Wasn't open. Reverses it right side Priest. Back out top Apps. To Scranton left side. 3:57 to play in the first in a game that's tied at 5 points apiece. Scranton with the basketball to Noah Gay. Bounce pass to Apps. Over to Priest on the right wing. Cooper Priest looks for the back cut in Guthrie. Guthrie runner up, no good. Foul, then he'll shoot 2 shots.
Will Guthrie will go to the free throw line on a foul by the Western Wildcats. It'll be their first foul of the ball game. And I'm trying to get the...
I think it was Depke.
Depke will pick up the foul, his first, team first, one on each team. Guthrie with 2 free throws. First one is way short.
Reelette and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield, across from the airport. Your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, and so much more. It's Reelette and Twine. Stop by and see them or call 285-5013.
Tom Have in. Apps is down for a moment. The adjustment by Guthrie and his first point of the game.
Guthrie sits down, Clapp back in. Also, we see TJ Reel, the sophomore, in for the Sockies. So the Sockies with 3 sophomores, the junior Tom Have and a senior in Gay on the court right now. Into the front court, Hively on the bounce for the Wildcats. Free throw line, Wellman. Backdoor cut, Colgrove puts it up and over the rim for 2. And the Wildcats have their first lead, 7-6 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. 3:28 to play in the first. Into the front court, pass off of Klatt and out of bounds. A turnover on the Sockies, their third.
Wildcats are fired up. They were glad to get that turnover.
Dell to inbound, does so to Hively in the backcourt. He'll walk it across for the Western Wildcats. Leading 7-6, trying to add to it here. Has Reel on him, isolated out front, looking for some motion on the offensive side. Colgrove gets it way out top. He's taking a single dribble, now to Depke left wing. Looks for an opening, top of the key, Wellman. Left side, leaves it over to Hively. Wanted to go in the corner, couldn't get it off there. Out to Colgrove, right side Depke. He'll put it on the deck a single time to Wellman on the wing. Looks for a driving lane. Skips it over on the left side, Colgrove. He's got the size advantage on Scranton right now if he can use it. Works off the screen from Dell to Depke. Around the perimeter it goes to Wellman. Down low to Dell. Rises, shoots, missed it. Rebound down to nobody. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dell. It'll be Socky basketball. Length of the court to go. Into the contest will come Mellon for Western.
Scranton and Dell fighting for that rebound. And also in the game, we'll see for the first time Joel Bryant.
So a pair of juniors. Mellon's a 6-foot junior. Bryant is the 5'11 junior for the Wildcats. They replace Dell and Depke. 7-6 Western, 2:35 to play in the first. Scranton with it in the backcourt along with Tom Abe. Needs to get it across, does so to Reel. Real takes a single bounce of it, looks for an opening. On the baseline, it goes to Noah Gay, and he steps out of bounds. Turnover number 4 on Pittsfield.
Halftime, it appears the Lady Sockies are up 27-22 on the Trice Queen scoreboard.
Trying to win a regional on the ladies' side tonight. Into the front court, Hively hands it off to Colgrove. He'll work it left side over to Wellman. Wellman with a little dribble drive. Runner up in the lane, good. He's come to play tonight as Preston Wellman. He's got 7 of his team's 9, and it makes it a 9-6 Western advantage. 2:09 to play in the first. Gay with it to Scranton. Over to Tom Have. He'll work it across to Reel near the sideline left side. Looks for an opening to Tom Have. Throws it across the top of the defense. Now Scranton. Brad Tom Have shouts out some instructions from the sideline. Pass stolen away by Hively. Hively on the run out. He'll leave it to Colgrove, who slams it home for 2.
He's got 4.
Timeout by the Sockies. We'll pause as well. 1:48 to play in the first. 11-6. Western on the run here. Back with more after this.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
11-6, Western with the lead. 1:48 left first quarter. Their biggest lead of the ball game. This 5-point lead. Sockies led it 6-5 and a 6-0 run.
Peyton Apps has checked back in for the Sockies, as has Cooper Priest and Will Guthrie. So the original starters for Pittsfield. Priest with it on the wing left side. Works it out front to Tom Have. 1:30 to play in the first, and it's been a while since the Sockies have scored. Apps to Priest between the circles. Pivots against Colgrove. Now to Apps left side. Baseline that goes to Klatt. He'll work it back out front to Apps. Apps fires a 3, no good. And the rebound underneath. We'll see a foul called on one of the Sockies.
Either Guthrie or Klatt. We'll see who they call it on. Guthrie's going to pick up the foul. It'll be his first. Good position by the Wildcats. Second foul on the Sockies in the night.
And Western ball up by 5 and on the attack. 1:10 to play in the first. Bryant with it out front. Right side to Hively. Wellman has taken a chair even though he had the hot hand. Hively to Colgrove between the circles. Left side Mellon. Mellon will throw it back out top. Bryant looking for a driving lane is Hively now with the dribble. He'll throw a pass that was tipped but comes to the hands of Colgrove. Works it in the middle to Mellon. Mellon will throw it back out top. Bryant fakes the 3. On the deck one time with it to Hively. Turns his ear toward the bench to hear what Coach Stout is saying there. And with 42 seconds to play in the first, Western pulls it back out front. Colgrove with it near the volleyball spike line. Has it on the bounce against Priest. Bounce pass near the sideline goes to Hively. Couple of ball fakes. He'll put it on the deck now. With 30 seconds to play in the first. Ball handoff to Colgrove. Little weave out front as the Wildcats looking to waste some time off the clock here. Up by 5. Near the end of the first. 20 seconds to play in the quarter. Hively with it against Guthrie isolated out front. We've seen Hively take over some games this season, haven't we?
He's very patient out there, does what he needs to do.
He'll work the ball now off the screen from Colgrove. Dribble drive in, gets to the rim, shot up no good. A rebound underneath, tipped around into the hands of Bryant, who shot his block. Rebound Mellon just throws it up at the rim with the buzzer, no good. And after a quarter, it's the Western Wildcats 11, the Pittsfield Sockies 6. Back with second quarter play-by-play on Central Illinois Sports after this.
Years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
It's time for you to find out the difference that thousands have found with Westtown Ford in Jacksonville. If you're looking for a new Ford, Lincoln, or maybe a used car, truck, or SUV, why don't you take the short drive to Jacksonville, Illinois? Bob Riding's Westtown Ford. They have the best sales and service in the area, and what a selection, thousands to choose from. It's Bob Riding's Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, 30 minutes from high prices. Phone 217-245-7101 or go to bobridingsford.com.
Western Wildcats lead by an 11-6 score. Sockies 2 of 4, 1 of 3 at the arc, 1 of 2 at the free throw line. Wildcats 4 of 9, 0 for 1 and 1 for 1. Wellman has 7 of the 11.
Tomhave, Priest, Apps, Klatt, and Guthrie for Pittsfield will set Western's lineup once they get the ball. Apps with it out top to Tomhave. Works it deep in the corner to Priest. Looking down low for the post up. Wasn't open here, so Priest will pull it back out front to Guthrie. Guthrie will shovel it right back to Priest. To Guthrie, a little pitch and catch between the pair of seniors. Top of the key, Tomhave going to fire a three. It's no good. Rebound box out underneath by Klatt. He'll go back up and in. A strong put back for Carter Klatt. He's got his first two to make it 11-8. Wildcats on the attack with Bryant, Depke, Colgrove, Hively, and the fifth man, Dell, who's got the ball out front. He'll work the dribble in. Shut off on the baseline. Pass out front, Colgrove to Bryant now deep in the corner. Dribble drive in. Runner up blocked by Apps. Rebound down to Tomhave for the Sakis. Second rebound for Cade Tomhave to Apps into the front court. 7:07 to play second quarter. 11-8 advantage for Western on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Priest to Apps out front. Puts it on the deck one time. Now needs some help. Gets it from Guthrie. On the right side, Tomhave. Right side, Cooper Priest hops with the ball. Looking down low. Now a skip pass over to Apps. Top of the key, Tomhave again. Western doing a good job of getting out of the perimeter. Now Apps throws a pass that's stolen away. Hively on the run out into the front court. Just drives right in. Sakis with not very good defensive recognition. And Hively takes it right to the rack with the left hand with his first two and makes it 13-8 Wildcats. Following the Sakis' fifth turnover.
6.
Called 6 even. Half a dozen cousin. Here's a pass left side to Priest. Works it out to Tomhave. Now Apps against the 2-3 zone of the Wildcats. Now Apps with the basketball. Not a lot of movement here for the Sakis. Over to Tomhave with Colgrove way out front. Needs to dribble. Instead gives the pass off to Apps. Tomhave shouting instructions there. Priest. Top of the key, Guthrie. Gets open for a three. It's good. Will Guthrie from downtown. With his second basket of the night. He's got 4. All right, a 3 and a free throw, I should say. And makes it 13-11. 5:50 to play in the half. Hively. Dribbles through people like they were cones. Out of the double team it goes to Dell. Dell wants to attack the middle of the Saki zone now to Colgrove for the three, trying to answer, no good. Tomhave with his third board. He'll take the dribble up the court himself. Over to Apps across the half-court line. Left side it goes to Priest. Down low, Guthrie off the window and in for 2, and the game's tied at 13. Tied up here on the Trash Queen scoreboard. 5:24 to play in the second. Little run for the Sakis after trailing by 5. Colgrove with the right side. Skips it across to Depke. Top of the key, Bryant to Colgrove. Is Wellman waiting to check back in? I think he is, but there hasn't been a stoppage in play to get him back into the game. He's been on the floor off the floor for a while, and now there's the ball stolen away, but they'll say that's because the man fouled the ball handler, and Cooper Priest will be called for the foul here.
Better Priest than Guthrie, because it would have took Guthrie out of the game. First foul on Priest, third on the team. He, along with Guthrie, and the third man is Noah Gay with a foul so far. 1 against Western, 5:06 left in the half. Knotted at 13. 1 lead change in the ball game. Western led last.
Mellon and Wellman back into the game for the Wildcats. Out front with it, Colgrove to Depke left side. Takes a single dribble to Wellman. Looked for the screen. Now tries the step back move. Goes to Depke. Depke patient with the ball to Colgrove. Top of the key now with it is Mellon to Wellman. Depke puts it on the floor. Who had Wellman open for a second. Couldn't get it to him. Looks back door to Dell in traffic. Ball knocked loose, but Dell goes and runs it down. I don't think anybody else had realized the ball was loose. Here's Wellman. Blows by his man to the rim. Little reverse layup. No good, but fouled as he hangs in the air. And 2 shots coming up the stripe for the senior, Preston Wellman.
He's the quickest guy on the court. Priest will pick up his second foul in about 40 seconds. 4th team foul. 2 for Preston Wellman from the free throw line. He's got 7. 4:28 left in the half. Tied at 13 on the Trash Queen scoreboard, and Preston Wellman breaks the tie with a free throw, his 8th point.
The Ty Rylander Memorial Redneck Run and Walk is March 21st. Registration forms are available at area businesses, including Free Press and Illini Fitness. On the day of the race, 9 o'clock registration. The event begins at 10 o'clock for the Ty Rylander Memorial Redneck Run.
Preston Wellman, good as gold from the free throw line, has 9 already. 3 for 3 from there.
He's a good player, is Wellman. Into the front court, Guthrie with the basketball for the Sakis. We see Joel Clemens in for the first time for Pittsfield. Apps, left side, turns down the 3, instead gives it up for a layup to Guthrie off the window and in for 2, and the game's tied at 15.
He's got 8.
Perfect example there of giving up a good shot for a great shot for your teammate. We've seen that a couple of times both ways here tonight. Left side, Wellman with the basketball. Saki's having trouble just staying in front of him. Out front to Depke. Depke to Mellon. Mellon's a kid that does a lot of little things right for this team. Doesn't play a huge amount of minutes, but his role has grown throughout the season. Now ball knocked loose, but run down by Mellon. Over to Depke, back to Mellon, right wing.
Clements knocked it away, but none of the other Sakis went after it.
It's the second time we've seen a ball knocked loose, but Western the only team that identified it. Depke with the basketball, picks up the dribble. Looking back door, pretty fine to Wellman, shot up, hammered, no call. Rebound fought for, Clemens goes after it. It's off of Western and out of bounds, says the official. No turnovers, that was on the rebound. I thought Wellman got fouled.
I thought he did too, and that would have been Guthrie's second.
Here's the Sakis on the attack, looking to retake the lead. 3:25 to play in the first half. Guthrie with it near the sideline left side. Picks it up, gives it out front to Tom Have. Tom Have thought about the deep three. Gets it to Apps on the left side of things. Back out front, Tom Have from the volleyball line. He'll look on the right wing over to Clemens, to Tom Have. He's pressured out there by Wellman. Throws a pass right to Depke. And now Curtis Stout after the turnover by Pittsfield wants the timeout. We'll pause as well. 3:01 to play in the first half. This game's knotted at 15 points apiece. Back after this.
Geared Up is your local source for custom apparel and awards. Geared Up offers a wide variety of apparel options, including embroidery, t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos. We do it all. Ask us how we can help you raise funds for your local school or organization. Find us online at www.wegearyouup.com or call 217-473-6290. That's 473-6290 for Geared Up custom apparel and awards.
15-15 tie, 3:01 left in the first half. Sakis have turned it over 7 times, Western just once, and Western, after the turnover by the Sakis, are trying to shoot for the lead again. The only lead change is when Western took it early.
Dell with it on the wing right side, out top Wellman, who's got 9 of his team's 15. Now he throws a pass right to Peyton Apps. Into the front court, Gay with it. Second turnover on the Wildcats. Guthrie out top, Tom Have. Holds it high above his head. Right side to Clemens. Back to Tom Have. Saki stayed with the same personnel after the turnover and the timeout. Tom Have with it with 2:33 to play in the second quarter. To Gay right wing. Looking in the post. Instead way out front to Tom Have. Now Apps as they try to get the ball reversed. An illegal screen by Clemens wasn't called underneath.
Wellman playing against Guthrie. They got to identify that.
Here's Clemens as he flashes open from the post. Missed the shot. Rebound underneath. It's fought for, but pulled in by Depke. Depke with the board, outlet pass to Wellman to Hively into the front court. 2:10 to play second quarter. Hively with Gay guarding him. Out top to Wellman, fakes the three, bounces off at Tom Have. Works it over to Callgrove. Between the circles it goes Hively. Hively looking for an opening, finds Depke out front. Looking on the wing to Dell. 1:55 to play in the second. Hively isolated against his man. Floater up, blocked by Clemens. Rebound to Gay. Joel Clemens giving the Sakis a little energy here on the defensive end. Gay into the front court to Clemens. Patient with the ball is the junior. Out to Guthrie. Top of the key, it goes to Tom Have. 1:35 to play in the half. Sakis again looking to retake the advantage. Western's led by as many as 5. Pittsfield's had a 3-point lead a couple of times, been close throughout. Tom Have to Clemens, looking down low, and they'll call an illegal screen against the Sakis underneath against Will Guthrie.
The problem with that is there was no play anywhere close to Will Guthrie. 8th turnover, his second foul, 15 foul. And Guthrie will have to sit down. Cooper Priest comes back in playing with 2 fouls. But that was nowhere close to where the ball was at.
1:25 to play in the second. Game knotted at 15 points apiece. Been a little bit of a scoring lull both ways here. Hively with the basketball to Dell. Dell will put it on the deck now. Leave it over to Callgrove. Throws a pass stolen away by Apps. Apps on the run out into the front court. Goes up and puts it into the left-hand runner. And it makes it a 17-15 Saki advantage. Second lead change of the night. 1:05 to play in the second on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Hively to Callgrove. Works a pass. Tipped in the backcourt by Priest. Will be run down by Dell. Dell will wing it, bring it across. He'll wing it on the left side now to Wellman. 50 seconds to play in the half. Skip pass right side. Callgrove thought about the tray. Throws a pass in the middle to Hively. Hively looking for an opening. Little floater up off the window. Won't fall. Good box out by TJ Real. Now he and Wellman on the floor after it. Wellman had possession of the ball and they'll call him for a travel. Turnover number 4. Here's Noah Petty into the game for the Saki. Sits down Cooper Priest. Basically the same body type there between those two.
One of his arms.
39 seconds.
Yeah, 17-15 Sakis, and they need to work for one good shot. Western wants a steal to take the lead.
Apps with it to Tom Abe, still yet to cross. Throws it to Real. Real left side Apps. 27 seconds to play in the half. Will Pittsfield want to hold for one shot here? Real with it out front to Tom Abe. 17-15 Sakis on take a charge against Cancer Night. Here's a steal by Hively if he can grab it, but Tom Abe able to corral it in the backcourt. Now they'll push with 12 seconds to play in the half. Hively was just looking to take that one away. Now Tom Abe has picked up the dribble, works a pass, and it goes out of bounds. 6.5 seconds to play in the half, and the 9th Saki turnover.
Just throwing the ball completely away from a player. We've had a lot of passes behind people tonight.
6.5 seconds to play in the half, and it's a bad administration of the ball by the referee. He taps the man on the back, says, my bad, let's try that again. Hively will get it. He'll bring it across the half-court line. Off of the screen from Colgrove. Works behind the back, puts up a three. It's blocked. Tom Abe the board as the buzzer sounds. And that's the end of the first half of play. We take you to the Illini Community Hospital halftime show, where the Pittsfield Sakis lead the Western Wildcats 17-15. Jack's back with halftime stats and analysis after this.
Hospital, our goal is to provide high-quality medical care close to the communities we call home. Our team of providers and nurses are here to help guide you every step of the way to your healthcare journey with the personalized style of medicine you've come to expect from Illini. Illini is proud to welcome Dr. Esfaldo Wesley, oncologist, to our oncology team. He joins Sherry White, nurse practitioner, providing high-quality oncology care right here at home. For more information, visit IlliniHospital.org. Illini Community Hospital, proudly improving the health of our communities.
Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Phone 217-593-7233. Contact Bob Ray, Jesse Shootman, and Triopian Kansas State grad Emily Carls. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you. Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com. Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situations change? Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important for you. We'll use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Welcome back on the Illini Community Hospital halftime show. Illini Community Hospital has been providing quality health care for over 75 years to our community, and we thank them for that. Lady Sakis led 27-22 at halftime in their game. No update there. Here at halftime, the Sakis lead the Wildcats of Western 17-15. Turnovers, Sakis have turned it over 9 times in the first half. Western 4-3 in the second quarter. And foul situation, I've got 1 on Western in the first half on Depke. On the other side, 2 on Will Guthrie, 2 on Cooper Priest, and a single foul on Noah Gay. Sakis with a 17-15 lead here at halftime. Individual scoring and more comes your way after this.
Press Yours On You designs promotional items and create just about anything to showcase your company. Communities celebrate their school spirit and turn to us too for screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and more. Press Yours On You, Highway 24, Camp Point.
The team at Pike County Real Estate specializes in residential homes, commercial properties, tillable, and hunting land in west central Illinois and northeastern Missouri. We treat our clients with the utmost respect and do our very best to connect buyers and sellers together to best suit the needs of our customers. See our current properties at www.pikecorealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for Pike County Real Estate.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times, and Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930. Abney Home Improvement is a family-owned company with Christian values. We have a passion for helping our customers find the best products at a great price. We understand making a large purchase of windows and doors for your home is a big investment. Our mission is to be completely upfront with you. We have built our business on trust and reputation. We depend on our customers to refer us to friends and family for their home improvement needs. Call 573-221-0886. We finish what we start with quality for you. Abney Home Improvement's 100% satisfaction is what we build our business on.
Welcome back on the Illini Community Hospital halftime show. A halftime lead for Pittsfield over Western, 17-15 at the break. Individual scoring for these squads. For the Wildcats, 9 for Preston Wellman, Kyle Colgrove with 4, and Eric Hively with 2 points to round out the scoring for Western. For the Sockies, Will Guthrie with 8, 3 for Cade Tomave, and then 2 apiece for Cooper Priest, Peyton Apps, and Carter Clapp to round out their 17 points. It's 17-15, Sockies on top at the halftime break on the Illini Community Hospital halftime show. Back with more after this.
Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. Visit the beautiful downtown area with the Pike County Courthouse and many businesses and restaurants to enjoy. Then check out the Pittsfield City Lake, a great place for boating, fishing, and camping. And new to the lake this year, a disc golf course. Learn more about all that the city of Pittsfield has to offer by visiting their website, pittsfieldil.org. The city of Pittsfield and Mayor John Hayden wish the Sockies good luck this season.
Welcome to Bob Riding's Westtown Ford, serving Central and West Central Illinois. When you're shopping for a new vehicle, we believe you need a comfortable ambiance, dynamic selection of vehicles, competitive options for financing, and high-quality service to feel confident and stress-free throughout the car buying process. At Westtown Ford, you will find just that, a great selection of Ford models and a team that will make the process as smooth as possible. Westtown Ford Lincoln in Jacksonville, just 30 minutes away from high prices.
At Lanham Chiropractic, their mission is to ensure that they guide each patient to the possibility and enjoyment of a healthier you. Dr. Chris Lanham works together with each patient to identify the cause of the chiropractic issue and address it through chiropractic care, proper nutrition, and natural supplements, all while utilizing honest and trusting communication. If you're looking for a hands-on chiropractor who's proud to call this area home, call Dr. Chris Lanham at Lanham Chiropractic in Pittsfield at 217-285-6300. Together, we build. It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and residential facilities to fit the needs of your family or business. From design, new construction, renovation, and repairs, we have the expertise to turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Welcome back on the Illini Community Hospital halftime show. I want to remind you that Illini Community Hospital and the Rural Health Clinic is inviting you to give Dr. James Ewell, pediatrician, a call, and all the doctors there at the Rural Health Clinic, 217-285-9447. Dr. Ewells is welcoming new patients in his pediatric practice and is excited to partner with you and your family to keep your children healthy all year long. Find out more about Dr. Ewells and all the doctors at Illini Hospital at IlliniHospital.org. And don't forget about Illini Express. If you're fighting the flu, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Monday through Saturday, holidays 7 to 11, the walk-in clinic.
Very competitive game.
competitive game, but the turnover situation for the Sakis, 9, and about 6 of those are unforced.
Yeah, they've had some trouble with just making good passes, and as you talked about, not necessarily always contested on that side of things. For Western, you know, Wellman had 9 points, but man, they're going to have to get somebody else going in this contest, and I'm a little befuddled. Carson Dell, it seems like to me, is a kid that can get some open looks in a lot of contests because of the pressure that's put on Hively and Wellman and Colgrove. Carson Dell should be getting some good looks, and I'm just afraid right now Jackie's not even looking at the rim, and he's a kid that could be a difference maker for this Western squad.
The other side, Kyle Colgrove, is also not sit down, I don't believe, during the ball game. And the Sakis had good rotation, but so have the Western Wildcats. They've played about 3 other guys off the bench on both sides on to keep them well rested. Very impressed with Joel Clements adding a little spark for the Sakis.
Final break of the Illini Community Hospital halftime show, 17-15. Sakis on top of the Western Wildcats. Second half play-by-play your way after this.
Together, we build. It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and residential facilities to fit the needs of your family or business. From design, new construction, renovation, and repairs, we have the expertise to turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build.
Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, a branch of United Community Bank, wants to be your bank. Their friendly and helpful staff enjoys working with customers to give them the best banking experience possible. They're a full-service bank offering savings, checking, CDs, IRAs, and now offering mobile banking where you can bank from your smartphone. They can handle all your borrowing needs, whether it's home, auto, commercial, or agricultural loans. Contact Farmers State Bank at 217-593-7756. We want to be your bank. Member FDIC.
We were tied at 5-13, and at 15, Sakis took the lead for the third lead change of the ball game at 17-15, and that's how we ended the first half. It will be Western's basketball as we get ready for the third quarter, and that third quarter brought to you by Steve Smith Painting. Call Steve Smith Painting for all your painting needs. From one room to the whole house, from a fence to a barn to a grain bin, Steve Smith Painting can do it all with quality work and affordable pricing. Call Steve Smith Painting at 217-248-0993. Right now, if he's outside, he better have a little heater in that paint. What do you think?
Baby, it was a little cold today, was it not?
It was. Thank you to the Illini Community Hospital for our halftime presentation and to the oncology department for taking care of our loved ones in the area. And we think about those we lost this last year in the battle for cancer, and we pray for all them too. And let's play basketball. Here we go.
Western has the basketball. Dell, Hively, Depke, Wellman, and Colgrove for the Wildcats. Dell gets the top of the key, looking for Wellman. Out top, 4 up 3 in the lead. No good. A rebound out of bounds. Last touched by, they'll say Dell, and it'll be Saki ball.
Guthrie had a body in front of him that time, but somebody thought Dell reached around and knocked it out of bounds. Full court pressure now.
You'll see that from time to time. Rather than an over the back, they'll just give the ball to the other team. Apps, Tom Have, Priest, Klatt, and Guthrie for the Sakis to start the second half, just like they started the first. Guthrie has it on the wing right side. Apps out front, who Pittsfield's not been able to get going tonight. He's an important guy for them on the offensive side.
Western really pushing the defense out farther.
Priest out top to Guthrie. Thought about the three. Now free throw line to Klatt. Turns and faces. Looks down low. Nothing open. Looks back door. Wasn't open there again. Now has picked up the dribble. Left side Apps. Apps with the dribble toward the top of the key. Off to Guthrie. Guthrie at the fake a couple of times. Wants somebody else to come get it. Back to Apps. 7-11 to play third quarter. 17-15 advantage for the Sakis. Apps with the basketball. Dribble drive. Gets to the rim. Little awkward shot up and got it to go.
He's got 4.
Makes it 19-15 Pittsfield, their largest lead of the contest. Just under 7 minutes to play in the third on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Trash Queen 320-4320. For all of your residential and commercial trash pickup needs. Here's a pass to Depke in the paint. Little turnaround, tried to bank it in. Rebound down to Tom Have, his 4th for the Sakis. Call it 5th. A handful of boards for Tom Have. He'll bring it across the half-court line. Works it near the sideline to Priest. Lob wasn't open down low, so out front to Guthrie. Gets his feet set, fires away too hard from the three-point line. Depke with the board for the Wildcats. He'll pick up the dribble, hand it off to Hively. Hively across the half-court line. Right side, Colgrove. He'll dribble toward the top of the key. Now nobody on him. He just pulls up for the little mid-range jumper, and it won't fall through. Tom Have with another board is 6th. He'll bring it toward the front court for the Sakis on the pass to Priest. Looking for the lob underneath, trying to go over the top. It somehow gets to Guthrie. He'll put it up and in.
Tough catch. He's got 10.
Depke got a hand on it. Brad Tomhave looked at Cooper Priest and pointed at him, and I think I read his lips. He said, "You're lucky." Lucky that ball wasn't picked off. Here's Dell. Turns down the shot now to Hively. 21-15 Pittsfield. A 6-0 run to start the third. Now Colgrove turns down a shot to Hively left side.
They need to get Hively involved in the offense much more.
He's only got 2 points. Here's Colgrove working off the curl screen. Now has picked up the dribble in the corner to Dell. 5:39 to play in the third. 21-15 advantage for the Pittsfield Sockies over the Western Wildcats. Hively off the Dell screen. Still on the bounce, now to Dell back out front. He gets a screen from Depke, switches off. Left side, Colgrove going to try to get to the rim. Denied by Klatt, who's on the floor after the ball. Over to Dell, drives baseline, back out to Wellman. Good look, Colgrove from three, but not before he shuffled the feet in a traveling call.
He did what Cooper Priest did earlier. He hopped before he shot the ball. That's the turnover, or the fifth turnover, I should say, after 4 in the first half. And here comes Nate Scranton in the game. Tomhave sits down. 6 boards on the night and a 3. Noah Gay also into the contest. Klatt, the man that took the chair, I believe.
Yes, sir. Apps with it to Scranton. You see that pretty regular rotation for the Sockies, and as we've talked about before, Klatt a diabetic, so usually to start the game and start the quarters, they just want to make sure everything's kosher. And so they get Gay in there for a spell, and man, he's played well for the Sockies this season. He's got it top of the key, does the senior Noah Gay. Patient with the ball on the pivot to Priest. 4:53 to play in the third. 21-15 Sockies. Priest skips it right side to Gay deep in the corner. Out on the wing it goes to Guthrie. Now to Priest top of the key. Got Colgrove on him pressuring the ball to Guthrie. Guthrie had the ball knocked away, but it goes to Apps. You were saying?
Scranton open on the wing a little bit ago, and they just didn't throw it to him. He's wide open.
Scranton with it against Hively, looking for an opening. He'll put it on the floor. Double team coming his way. Now needs some help. Off the Priest. 4:25 to play in the third. 21-15 advantage for the Sockies, and they've had the ball on the offensive side for a while now. Now Priest has the ball bounce weird on him. He'll work it over to Scranton. Scranton struggled in the Beardstown game. That speed and athleticism was a little bit too much for the sophomore the other night. But if you know Scranton, you know he'll learn from it and improve.
Didn't have any trouble in the JV game tonight.
No. Gay with the basketball to Guthrie. Puts it on the bounce pass over to Priest. You're Pittsfield, you don't have to be in a terrible hurry here. Look for a good shot. Apps with it. They've had the ball for more than a minute. To Scranton left side, and he hops with it and call for a trap.
Sure did. 10 turnover first of the second half. And the sophomore shuffled the feet. 3:55 left in the quarter after the Sockies burn about a minute and a half. You'd like to get a shot there. And now Western trying to cut into that 6-point lead, and they've got the ability to do that easily.
That's a long time to have the ball and not get a shot off.
Yep.
Dell, top of the key. Looking for Wellman. Wellman a little fadeaway against Apps. Shot short. Rebound, Depke's got it. He's trying to go back up with it. He will and miss the shot. Rebound down to Will Guthrie for the Sockies.
Wellman might have got by with a foul there.
Outlet pass to Apps. Into the front court finds Scranton. A lot of traffic there. Over to Apps. Free throw line Gay. Right side Priest for a 3. It was way long. And the rebound run down by Dell. Dell into the front court on the run out. Goes at Apps. Shot up no good. And a foul called on Peyton Apps.
$50 could have had, but no, we didn't get that one. Apps goes down hard, and he'll pick up the foul. Didn't get the charge, didn't have the position. His first, team first to the second half. Put Dell at the free throw line where he's looking for his first points. 21-15 Sockies, and it's been a scoring drought for about 2.5 minutes here. First one up by Dell, good from the free throw line.
For 40 years, people have trusted North Adams State Bank for their financial needs. Whether it be for your business, farm, or personal finances, they can help. North Adams State Bank offers competitive rates with hometown service, locations in Ursa and Camp Point. Small enough to know you, large enough to service all of your financial needs. Member FDIC.
Dell makes them both, makes it a 21-17 ball game as the Wildcats are 5 for 5 from the free throw line.
Scranton with it in the backcourt, trying to split a double team on a dribble, stolen away. Sockies 11th turnover. Dell out front, dribble drive in, gets to the rim, blocked out of bounds by Gay. It'll be Western ball underneath. TJ Reel, Carter Klatt, a pair of sophomores in. They'll replace Scranton and Priest.
You talked about Dell getting aggressive on the offensive side. He tried to take it to the hole that time.
Out of bounds underneath. Hively to inbound for Western. Looking here, finds Colgrove. He's tiptoeing the line, throws a pass that hits Dell. Now it's loose, and Tomhave takes it away.
6 turnovers, 2 in the second half for the Wildcats.
TJ Reel with the ball still in the backcourt. Works it across to Klatt, down to Gay. Gay will throw it back between the circles to Tomhave. He was open, they just couldn't see him. Now Guthrie gets it on the baseline. Strong take to the rack and in for 2. He's got a dozen. Does Big Will. 23-17 Pittsfield, 2:40 to play in the third, tying their largest lead of the night. Dell with the basketball for the Wildcats. Works it left wing to Wellman. Wellman might have got away with steps to Hively out top off of a little rub screen. Over it goes to Dell in the corner. Head fake and a pass out top now Colgrove. Over on the right side of things, Wellman. He'll hold it high above his head. He's got cloud on him. I'd go ISO if I were him. Instead, gets it to Hively, who's got 2 points on the night.
I'm Western. I'm going at Guthrie, who's got 2 fouls.
Top of the key, Colgrove. He'll dish it in the corner to Dell. Depke back to Dell on a little runner. Got a man off of his feet. Shot up good, and he's fouled. Nice strong take by the senior Dell.
He'll get the and one on the foul by Pittsfield. Makes it a 23-19 ball game. And that'll go against Klatt for his first foul of the ball game. Second team foul. Dell with 4 on the night. 2 free throws and a bucket. 23-19, and he can make it a 3-point game with this free throw, and does.
2:08 to play in the third, 23-20. Pittsfield on top, Western on the comeback trail. Rio with it in the backcourt, gets it to Gay. Gay patient with it, he'll work it across the half-court line. Down low to Guthrie, good find, and a finish at the rim again.
14 for Guthrie, not good defense on the other side.
25-20 Pittsfield, 1:50 to play in the third. Dell out front to Wellman. Wellman will dish it off to Colgrove on the wing. Tries to drive toward the free throw line. Back out top, Hively. Hively with the crossover and the pass out to Dell. So you can tell Dell's been more aggressive here in the third. Off the Colgrove for a 3, good from downtown. Makes it 25-23, and Western wants the timeout. We'll pause as well. 1:34 to play in the third. 25-23 Pittsfield on top. Back after this.
All of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up. Just because your kids are back to school doesn't mean you have to sacrifice your fitness routine. Illini Fitness is now open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Whether you're a busy parent, college student, night owl, or early riser, our hours now fit your schedule. Call to find out about our affordable memberships at 285-5635 or learn more by visiting IlliniHospital.org/fitness. Illini Fitness, located at 128 West Washington Street in Pittsfield.
1:34 left third quarter, 25-23. Saki's led by 6, now by 2.
The 3-point shot will do that, Gio, won't it?
It will, it will.
It'll be Saki ball. The Wildcats took the timeout. Tom Hay been real with it in the backcourt. Tom Hay might have traveled. Now this near the sideline, it goes to Guthrie. Out to Tom Hay, over to TJ Reel. 1:20 to play in the third. 25-23 Pittsfield the lead and the basketball, looking for a good possession. Guthrie with it. On the pass to Klatt. Turns and faces just at the top of the key. Bounce pass to Gay. Looks for an opening. Down low to Klatt in the middle. Shot up no good. Fouled. And he will shoot a pair.
Guthrie open on the wing on the right side. Klatt will go to the free throw line. He struggled from there the other night. That foul was on Mellon.
Yes.
His first team foul of the second half. Just 2 in the ball game against Western. They're also 6 for 6 from the free throw line. Klatt makes the first. He's got 3.
Bowler's Universe with daily lunch specials Monday through Friday. It's $9. Any sandwich, fries, and a drink. That's your favorite bowling alley in Pittsfield, Bowler's Universe. Check them out.
Klatt misses the second. The rebound comes off the other way to Mellon.
1 minute to play in the third. Hively had just gotten in the front court. I don't know where he was there. He was a little late getting across, and they nearly got an over and back because of it. He'll work the pass out top. The Colgrove for the 3, trying to tie. Goes begging, and over the back is one of the Wildcats. Is it Mellon or Dell?
Mellon
it is going
second,
to be
I do believe.
Gavin Mellon.
His second, team second in the second half. Third foul on them in the ball game. Sakis have only committed 7 in the game. Have not gotten an update on the girls' game.
They're down 37-33 after 3. 48 seconds to play in the third. Peyton Apps has returned for the Sakis as TJ Reel took a chair. Apps with it in the backcourt, finds Guthrie. Nearly into the stands with that pass. Now to Apps at the free throw line. Kicks it out left side, Gay. Back out top, Apps. Wide open, doesn't take the shot. The Tom Hay deep in the corner. Guthrie for the 3. No good. Rebound to Mellon for Western. 27 seconds to play in the third.
Mellon's third board in the quarter.
Dell with it on top. Wellman explodes to the rim and count the basket, and he's fouled. What a take by Wellman.
Wellman with another two, his first in the second half. He's got 11, 1-point game. 22.9 seconds left in the quarter. 26-25. Points haven't went up on the board yet, but they counted that. There they are. And the team that's 6 for 6 from the free throw line will have a chance to give us our fourth tie. And the 12th point for Wellman with the free throw in and out, no good. And Guthrie with the rebound.
20 seconds to play in the third. 26-25. Pittsfield clinging to a 1-point lead. Tom Haven Apps with it in the backcourt. Still yet to cross. Tom Haven does take it across. Has it near the center circle with 10 seconds to play in the third. Pittsfield will also get the ball to start the fourth. Tom Haven out of a double team. Finds Apps. Apps on the dribble with three. Off balance three is an air ball. Rebound Guthrie. Put back is good as it beats the buzzer. Count the basket. And after three, it's Pittsfield 28, Western 25. Fourth quarter play-by-play your way after this.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. Merry Christmas and a blessed New Year from all of us at Fellowship of Christian Athletes of Western Illinois. Julie Ross in the Quincy area, Todd Sweatman in the Jacksonville area, Stephanie Bird, our administrator, and myself, Jack Hull, wish all of you the happiest and merriest of Christmas. It's end of the year time. If you're looking for a place to donate for the year end, go to westernilfca.org. We could use your help in promoting Christ in Fellowship of Christian Athletes.
Pittsfield leads Western 28-25. They'll have the basketball. They're 12 of 20, 60%, 2 of 6 from the three-point arc, 2 from 4 from the free throw line, 6 of 7 from the charity stripe for Western. They're 8 of 26, 30% on the night.
Pittsfield has the basketball to start the final quarter. Guthrie from the free throw line, too hard. Rebound tipped around. Apps comes down with it for the Sockies in the paint. Got to get out of there to Tom Ave out front. Works it down a little. Klatt. Shot fake up and in for 2. Klatt with another 2. He's got 5. Makes it 30-25 Pittsfield. 7:37 to play. Colgrove between the circles. Dell over on the left side to Bryant for the first time in the second half in the game. Over to Colgrove. Free for a 3. Turns it down. Puts it on the deck. Spin move in. Little runner up. No good. Guthrie another board for the Sockies. His 4th. Off to Tom Have. It's Tom Have, Apps, Guthrie, Klatt, and Priest for the start the quarter for the Sockies. Their original starters. Apps with the right side. Throws a pass tip but run down in the corner by Priest. Wildcats really playing hard on the defensive side. Now Klatt gets it down low to Guthrie. Shot up, no good. Foul, and he'll shoot 2. Western on the court has Depke, Colgrove, Bryant, Hively, and Dell. Wellman will check in after the first free throw here.
Is that on Mellon?
It is on Depke.
Depke picks up the foul. Thank you. His second, team third. Will Guthrie playing possessed tonight. He's got 16, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. First one is good.
Pike County Express is your local family-owned newspaper. They've been serving Pike County since 1991. Check them out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you.
Ties the biggest lead of the ball game right now for the squad from Pittsfield. And Guthrie can't get the second one to fall. Rebound, Priest.
And then he falls out of bounds. Oh, they said the ball was tipped out of bounds by Dell. It'll remain Socky ball underneath. 7:06 to play. Up by 6 and with the ball under their own hoop here.
Priest and Guthrie playing hard underneath.
Yeah, they are.
Really hard.
Ball out of bounds. Comes into Guthrie. Over to Tomei. Looking back in the corner to Apps. Free throw line, Klatt. Klatt with a single dribble. Got to get out of the lane. Does so on the pass to Peyton Apps. Top of the key, Tomei for a 3. No good. And the rebound down to Western's Wellman. He'll push into the front court. Looks left side to Dell. 6:48 to play. Down on the baseline, Depke trying to go around his man. And a blocking foul called by the official against one of the Sockies.
Carter Klatt will pick up the foul. It'll be his second, team foul number 3. Neither team close to the bonus. Team foul number 4, they say on the board.
Lady Sockies are down 5 in the fourth quarter of their game, 51-46. 6:44 to play here. It's a 31-25 lead for Pittsfield on top of Western. Not a good game. Dell with it, left side, drives in, offensive foul. Cooper Priest comes in to take the charge. And add another one to the charge-o-meter at the end of the gym.
Depke's third. What a job by Priest stepping in front that time. Turnover number 7 against the squad from Western. Their third in the second
I know
half.
it's the charge-o-meter, but poor Jared Hines, he described it as the charge-o-meter. McDon Phonics doesn't work for everybody. 6:30 to play in this contest.
It says charge-o-meter on the side.
Charge-o-meter. Right side with it is Tomave. Into a double team. Needs some help. The Priest instead. Out top Apps. Good ball movement to Klatt. Right side Tomave. Wide open. 3. No good. Rebound down to Wellman, and he's fouled by Apps.
Apps will pick up the foul. His second, team foul number 5. Tomave missed a couple of threes, but he made one early. You can't really criticize the guy for trying to make that, because that's a dagger if you can put it down.
Wide open shot. Usually you take it. Western has Hively, Wellman, Colgrove, Dell, and Depke. The original starters back to full strength for the Wildcats. Wellman, right side for a 3. High bounce, won't fall. Rebound down to Apps for the Sockies. 6 minutes to play, 31-25 Pittsfield on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Got through with it into the front court left side. Looks out front to Cade Tomhay. Long pass across the top goes to Apps. That's a dangerous pass with Hively out there.
Yeah, it is.
Apps has it near the half-court line, works off the screen from and a moving screen by Cooper Priest.
Yeah, you knew he was going to get called for that when he was rotating around. His third foul, turnover number 12, 3 in the second half, and Priest just needed to hold his ground. He'll sit down, Gay back in, and Gay's given this squad from the Sockies in the second half of the season a lot of good minutes.
If you're Priest there, though, your man was he was going to go under the screen. Let him go under the screen. It's not a big deal. You don't have to move there. It wasn't going to affect the play you were trying to run. Here's Wellman, drives in, little floater up, athletic move, won't fall. Rebound down to Dell. He goes back up, can't get it to fall. Rebound tip, and Apps has it for the Sockies. He's bounced around down at the other end. To Tomave, Apps with 4 boards. Shovels the pass into the front court to Guthrie. Now to Tomave, over to Apps. 5:20 to play. Still 31-25 Sockies. Still a lot of time left in this game to decide what's going to happen here.
Both have went ice cold right now.
Gay has picked it up close to 5. Throws a pass too high for Apps. And a turnover on the Sockies.
Just needed to be patient there and instead threw it high, and Apps was on the wrong foot to catch it.
I thought the Sockies might call a timeout there when the man was in trouble like he was. 5:08 to play in this contest. 31-25 advantage for Pittsfield. Western's Hively with the basketball.
Scoring drought for almost 2 minutes.
Colgrove with it left side to Dell. Dell looks in the paint, now to Colgrove on the wing. Fakes the 3. Couple of bounces now to Hively. Hively will spread them out, try to drive in. Knocked away by Gay on the floor after, but Dell runs it down for the Wildcats. Over to Hively, out top Depke, reverses to Wellman. Wellman on the dribble drive, kicks, corner, Dell, 3, no good. Rebound, put back, Colgrove soars and scores.
He's got 9.
31-27, 4:34 left.
Colgrove with only 2 rebounds tonight.
Call me crazy, I think the Sockies need a timeout here. Apps looks like he's gassed right now, 4:25 to play. Tomei with a tough catch at the half-court line, now to Apps. On the right side over to Will Guthrie, to Tom Abe in the paint, puts it on the deck. Might have traveled, turnaround shot, tough one, gets it to go.
He's got 5.
33-27, lead back to 6, 4:11 to play on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Hively hands it off to Colgrove. Dell, now to Wellman left side. Looking for the backdoor lob here, I think. They'll leave it out top to Depke. Depke will put it on the bounce to Hively. I'm Western. I'm spreading the Sockies out as much as possible because other than Depke, there isn't a man on the floor that can't take their man off the dribble right now. Wellman gets it free throw line. Turnaround shot. Good again. 3:46 to play. 33-29 the score now. Timeout by the Wildcats. We'll pause as well.
Geared Up is your local source for custom apparel and awards. Geared Up offers a wide variety of apparel options, including embroidery, t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos. We do it all. Ask us how we can help you raise funds for your local school or organization. Find us online at www.wegearyouup.com or call 217-473-6290. That's 473-6290 for Geared Up custom apparel and awards.
(33-29) Pittsfield with a lead over Western's Wildcats. 3:46 left. Pittsfield's turned it over 13 times, 4 in the second half, 3 times by Western. And it's going to be about turnovers and who can make a shot in the last 3.5 minutes here.
Low-scoring game. Tom Abe into the front court, finds Guthrie. Waiting for everybody to get across the half-court line. Puts it on the deck. Works it out top to Apps. Man, they must think Apps is like 7 foot tall the way they're throwing the passes to him right now. Tomei with it left wing. 33-29 Saki's on top. 3:25 to play. Right wing with it is Guthrie. We can't tell you the Lady Saki's fallen defeat in the regional championship game. 52-46. Here's a turnaround by Peyton Apps in the paint and in for two. Carlinville wins their first regional since 2010. Good season by the Lady Saki's. They just come up short in the title game.
6 for Apps. Saki's lead by 6, 35-29, 3 minutes left.
Wellman with the ball, right side. Tomei tipped the ball. Now it's right back into the hands of Hallgrove, who picks it up and fires a three, and he says, let's go.
He's got 12.
35-32, 2:53 remaining. That's what the three ball can do for you, man. It makes that game, all of a sudden you were down by 6. Now it's just a 3-point game. Gay with it on the dribble. He'll work the pass right side to Guthrie. Guthrie patient with it from the corner, trying to create a passing angle. Throws it out front to the 7-footer, Peyton Apps. Left side, Gay. Turns and faces there.
Go Gadget.
And a ball stolen away from Gay by Wellman. Stolen away, and then Gay with the foul.
His second, 17 foul. Free throws for the Western squad. 6 of 7 from the free throw line. That's where they want to be. And Wellman will go there, where he is 3 for 4. Misty's last one has 13. Colgrove with 12. They've got 25 of the 32. Add 5 by Carson Dell and 2 from Eric Hively. Wellman up, free throw good.
Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank is here to help you with your auto, residential, and commercial loan needs. Call Damon Emmerich, 285-4404.
Western finds a way to get a point. And this is a free throw. Apps with his 5th board.
Gets it to Tomei, 35-33 Pittsfield, 2:25 to play. Feel that momentum shifting to the Western direction, though. Guthrie with it over to Tomei, now Apps. Apps on the dribble drive underneath the Guthrie. Up and in for 2 more. They've really done a nice job finding him. He's got 19.
19 on the night.
37-33. Colgrove with the right side. Crosses over. Step back. 3. Air ball. Rebound down to Guthrie.
His 5th.
Gets it to Apps. Apps to Tomei. High above his head there. 2 minutes remaining. 37-33 Saki's on a reach-in foul by Hively.
Hively picks up the foul. His first, 4th team foul. Because with 1:59 left, Western's got to foul 3 more times to put him at the free throw line.
Well, just twice. It's 15 foul, right?
I had 4, but we'll take it.
Inbounds pass comes into Carter Klatt. Both hands on it. Usually when Klatt has both hands on the ball, you don't rip it away. Apps to Priest. Priest with a catch and a jump stop. Bounce pass over to Apps. Western trying to fly around, and now Colgrove called for the reach.
Colgrove just picks up his 3rd foul of the night. Nope, his 1st. My mistake. 16 foul.
Ball out of bounds on the sideline of the Saki's, and I like that play for Western. Get it to the point where you could put the Saki's in the bonus if you have to. Ball goes in the backcourt to Tomei. Double team comes his way now to Priest. Priest with the basketball against Hively. 1:44 to play. Hively playing the tough D on him. Ball handout to Tomei. Been to a double team and a reach-in foul. With 1:38 left, Tomei will shoot the one in bonus.
Is it Wellman or Hively? We'll find out. Wellman will pick up the foul, just his first, 7th team foul. Saki's are 3 of 7 from the free throw line. 1:38 left, 37-33. And Cade Tomhave, who's been pretty good most of the season from the free throw line, has 5 points tonight, a 3 and a 2. 1:38 left, 4-point game. First one up by Tomhave is good. Money from there that time.
Gillette and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield. Stop by and see Rick and Tracy in the gang for all of your concrete lawn ornaments. I think they even have the Donald Trump concrete lawn ornament. That might look good in your front yard. It might not. Your choice, 285-5013.
Second one up by Tomhave, no good. Rebound tipped away. Wellman gets it to Colgrove.
To Wellman, 1:33 to play. 38-33, Saki's on top. Western on the attack. Wellman now twists an ankle. He looks to be okay.
Ooh, I don't know.
Leaves it over to Hively. Now Depke. Depke looks for an opening to Hively on the wing. Little crossover move. Bounces in against Priest and an offensive foul. Add another one to the chargeometer.
No doubt about that one. Wellman picks up the foul, correct? Oh, no, that's Hively. Hively's second. Player controlled foul.
Keep spinning Rod Prentice and Chris Nichols money like you own it, folks. Here's Tomhave into a double team. Lucky pass to Klatt. Off to Priest. Priest going to attack and is fouled on the floor. 1:12 to play. He'll shoot the one in bonus.
38-33, 1:12 left. Foul will go against Dell. That'll be his 4th. 9th team foul. One double bonus after this, but the Saki's will have to make their free throws to win this one. up by 5. First one up by Cooper Priest is good. Priest with 3 points on the night. 39-33, 6-point lead. Ties the biggest of the ball game. Here comes the second. Priest up with it again. Good. 6 of 11 are the Sakis.
Noah Gay in. Cooper Priest takes the chair. 40-33 Pittsfield, their largest lead of the contest with 1:12 left.
3-possession ball game now.
Hively with it into the front court for the Wildcats. Out front to Wellman. Wellman splits the double team, drives in, gets to the rim and scores, and a timeout taken by Curtis Stout. We'll pause as well. 1:03 to play. 40-35 Pittsfield on top of the Western Wildcats as you watch high school basketball on Central Illinois Sports.
Johnny! Oh, Johnny! It's awfully cold out today. Where has he run off to?
Oh, he bundled up and took his gaming system over to Mikey's. Apparently they have Cascom internet, and it is apparently a lot more reliable than our internet.
Well, I am calling Cascom right now and signing up for high-speed internet. With all these new devices we got for the holidays, Johnny needs to be here at home, streaming in his own room.
I agree, dear, I agree. I've been telling you that for months.
Make sure you have the reliable internet speed you need at home. Call Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
Welcome back on Central Illinois Sports. For 40 years, people have trusted North Adams State Bank for their financial needs, whether it be for your business, farm, or personal finances. That really covers the whole gamut. They can help. North Adams State Bank, they offer competitive rates with hometown service, with locations in Ursa and Camp Point. Small enough to know you, large enough to service all of your financial needs. Member FDIC. What does FDIC stand for, Jack?
Federal Deposit Insurance Company.
Oh, thank
Excuse
you.
me.
Yeah. Kazoo type.
I used to like them.
1:03 to play in the fourth quarter. 40-35 Sakis. Guthrie with the ball to Apps. Ooh, nearly taken away. Apps will take it and is fouled with 57.9 seconds left. Bryant nearly got the steal that time.
I think Wellman will pick up the foul. His second double bonus situation. Apps, one of the guys you want at the free throw line. Peyton on the night has 6, as does Cade Tomhave. 19 for Will Guthrie tonight. 57.9, 40-35 can make it a 2-possession game with both these free throws. First one almost comes out, but it falls through. That's a big one.
Here comes Depke back into the game. Bryant sits down for the Wildcats.
41-35. Gay will check in on the net. It's up and good.
Here comes Gay back in. He will replace Cooper Priest. 42-35. You want to say it as well? Go ahead.
Biggest lead of the game.
On the Trash Queen scoreboard. Hively with it into the front court. Hands it off to Callgrove. Bounce pass to Wellman. Dribble drive. Little rise and shoot from 10. He hits it again.
He's got 18.
42-37. 45 seconds left. Apps with it in the backcourt. Dangerous pass. Finds Tomhave. Wellman is double teaming in. Now to Gay. Got to get it across. And Brad Tomhave calls a timeout. We'll pause as well. 38.1 seconds to play in this one. 42-37 Pittsfield of the Western. Back after this.
Johnny! Oh, Johnny! It's awfully cold out today. Where has he run off to?
Oh, he bundled up and took his gaming system over to Mikey's. Apparently they have Cascom internet, and it is apparently a lot more reliable than our internet.
Well, I am calling Cascom right now and signing up for high-speed internet. With all these new devices we got for the holidays, Johnny needs to be here at home, streaming in his own room.
I agree, dear, I agree. I've been telling you that for months.
Make sure you have the reliable internet speed you need at home. Call Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
(42-37), Pittsfield with a 5-point lead. Apps at the free throw line to shoot the second, I do believe, right? No.
Oh, it's ball out of bounds.
Oh, he got them both. Never mind.
Yeah, that was a whole possession ago.
Yeah. Oh, that's because Wellman made the basket.
Yep.
I knew they had a 3-possession game, and then I fell asleep for just a moment.
Welcome back. 38.1 seconds to play. 42-37 Sakis. Ball out of bounds on the sideline of the backcourt. About three-quarter court to go. Apps to throw it in. Lobs it into Guthrie. Leaves it out to Apps. Hits him in the shins. Had to run it down. And he is fouled with 34.2 seconds left. He'll shoot 2.
Hively will be called for the foul. No, Wellman will be. I'll be darned. His third. Double bonus. Puts Apps back there where he made his last 2. His only 2 of the game. Has 8 points. 42-37, 34.2 seconds left. And if you make your free throws, you win. If you don't, you give Western the chance. Double bonus is big, though. Apps' first one is short.
Substitute Depke in, Bryant down for the Wildcats.
Now the biggest lead they can have is 6. So 2 possessions and 2 threes. Only 1 timeout left for Western. Second one up by Apps is a big one. He makes that. He's got 9.
43-37. Oh, just over 30 seconds to play. Hively, right side Colgrove. Fires a 3, way long. Rebound down to Apps for the Sockies. 25 seconds left, and he's fouled. And he'll shoot 2 more free throws.
Apps picks up another board. That'll be his 6th of the day. Hively will pick up the foul, his 3rd, double bonus. And Apps is 3 for 4 from there, has 9 points. Got a chance to go into double figures to join Will Guthrie with 19. 43-37, 25.7 seconds left. Apps could basically seal the deal here. First one is up and no good. Sockies now 9 of 16 from the free throw line. Could make it a 7-point game. That's a big one if he can get this one. It's good. 10 for him.
44-37, 25.7 seconds left. Wellman with it, full speed ahead into the front court for the Wildcats to Hively. Hively dribble drive, runner up, no good. Foul, then he'll shoot 2. Klatt with the foul.
Klatt will pick up the foul, but the part that bothered me about that is the Sockies actually let him get a shot off that could have been the and one. Now the best Hively can do, who has 2 points in the night, is get the 2 from here. First one up good, he's got 3.
Bryant will return. Depke will sit down for Western with 19 seconds left.
44-38. Chance to make it a 5-point game if Eric Hively, the junior, can make this one with 19 seconds left. It's no good. Rebound Guthrie.
What, a 6th? Tom Hayes to Klatt, and he's fouled by Dell with 14 seconds remaining, and Klatt will shoot 2.
Klatt 1 for 2 from the free throw line, has 5 on the evening. 44-38, 14 seconds left. Western doing everything they can do. They're putting the Sockies right back at the free throw line. The Sockies are only making 1 out of 2, or they could have ended this a minute ago. 2 shots for the sophomore, Carter Klatt. First one is up and good. Somehow that one fell through.
Depke in, Bryant down.
He's got 6. The lead right now is 8, and that is the biggest, I do believe, for the Sockies on the night. 45-38, 46-98, or 46-38, excuse me.
Into the front court, Colgrove with it. He'll drive in, little floater up is good. And Curtis down a timeout with 9.1 seconds left in a 46-40 game. Final timeout by Western taken here. We'll pause as well. 9.1 seconds left in this one. Back after this.
Pressures on You designs promotional items and create just about anything to showcase your company. Communities celebrate their school spirit and turn to us too for screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and more. Pressures on You, Highway 24, Camp Point.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
9.1 seconds left, 46-40. Pittsfield with the lead over Western. Western out of timeouts. Double bonus for Pittsfield if Western fouls. Cooper Priest will inbound the ball. You got to get it into a guy on your team. That's the big part.
You got to run the baseline here. Priest will get it into Apps with 8 seconds left. He'll dribble it out, and the Sockies will win this one 46-40. Pittsfield improves to 11-14. Western drops to 14-14, and we take you to the postgame show. That's presented by Edward Jones, financial advisor Derek Harris. Final stats and analysis your way after this.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
It's time for you to find out the difference that thousands have found with Westtown Ford in Jacksonville. If you're looking for a new Ford, Lincoln, or maybe a used car, truck, or SUV, why don't you take the short drive to Jacksonville, Illinois? Bob Riding's Westtown Ford. They have the best sales and service in the area, and what a selection, thousands to choose from. It's Bob Riding's Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, 30 minutes from high prices. Phone 217-245-7101 or go to bobwritingsford.com.
Welcome back on the postgame show. It's presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. Final of this one, a 46-40 win for the Pittsfield Sockies over the Western Wildcats. Sockies improved to 11-14. Western falls to 500 at 14-14 on the season. Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris at 1891 Main Street, Suite 2 in Quincy. We're at 217-222-7173. That's 222-7173. If you're planning for retirement, he can help. If you're planning for college education funds for a child or grandchild, he can help. Call Derek Harris, 222-7173.
It was an 11-6 lead for Western after one quarter, 17-15 Sockies at half. 28-25 Pittsfield at the end of 3 quarters, and they win it 46-40. Some interesting stats on the night. First of all, turnovers 14 against Pittsfield and 8 against Western, 4 in each half for Western. Pittsfield turned it over 5 times in the second half, 9 in the first half. Pittsfield was 16 of 28 shooting, 57%. 2 of 8 from the arc, so that's 25%. 12 of 19 from the free throw line, 63.1%. Western 14 of 37, 37.8%, 2 of 10 from the arc, 9 of 11 from the free throw line, shooting at 81%. Western led in scoring from 18 from Preston Wellman, 9 in the first half, 9 in the second half. Kyle Colgrove had 14, 10 of those in the second half. 3 for Eric Hively on the night, 5 for Carson Dell. That completes their scoring and their total of 40. For the Pittsfield Sockies, Will Guthrie led the way with 19 points and 6 boards on the evening. He had 8 in the first half, 11 in the ball game. Carter Klatt with 7 points, 5 in the second half. Cade Tomhave 6, 3 on each half. Peyton Apps had 8 points, 6 of them coming in the second half, and Cooper Priest had 4 points for the Sockies. So the second half, the scoring really picked up, and Big Will Guthrie really was the guy who came out and played it hard tonight. But on the other side of things, you got to look at Cade Tomhave, who knocked down 7 boards tonight from a guard position. You don't see Cade with that many rebounds very often. Pittsfield gets the win. They're 11th of the season. A couple tough ones next week in Calhoun on senior night on Tuesday night. And then on Friday, it's Liberty at Liberty, and we'll bring you all that action.
We pause for a time out here on the postgame show. Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris brings it to you. We'll visit with Saki head coach Brad Tomhave after this.
At Illini Community Hospital, our goal is to provide high-quality medical care close to the communities we call home. Our team of providers and nurses are here to help guide you every step of the way to your healthcare journey with the personalized style of medicine you've come to expect from Illini. Illini is proud to welcome Dr. Esfaldo Wesley, oncologist, to our oncology team. He joins Sherry White, nurse practitioner, providing high-quality oncology care right here at home. For more information, visit IlliniHospital.org. Illini Community Hospital, proudly improving the health of our communities.
Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Phone 217-593-7233. Contact Bob Ray, Jesse Shootman, and Triopian Kansas State grad Emily Carls. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you. Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Western Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Western Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Western Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Western Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwesterngrain.com. Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situations change? Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important for you. We'll use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
We're back on the postgame show presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. A 46-40 win for the Pittsfield Sockies over the Western Wildcats. And Brad Tombe joining us here. And Coach, you knew coming out, you beat this team the first week of the season. We're almost, believe it or not, to the last week of the season. You knew things had changed. And, you know, for the most part, both of these teams have improved. But you knew you'd have your hands full with this Western squad tonight.
Absolutely. They have been playing some really good basketball and you know, beating some nice teams and been right in games with others. So they're super athletic with the Hively and Wellman and Caldgrove out there, and the rest of them they put out. You know, they're athletes. They get up and down the floor well. Strong kids get up off the ground for rebounds. So it was a tough matchup for us. We knew we were gonna have to play well, and especially after 2 days off and not being able to practice some things, coming in here on a little dry run. Had a little walkthrough this afternoon, but you can't nearly cover in a walkthrough what you want to cover in a practice. But at this point in the year, you know, it's not like we're putting anything new in. So those guys, it was about them coming out and executing it for the most part of how we wanted to attack their defense. And it took us a little bit, but once we got into kind of the flow of the game and got comfortable a little bit, we started executing how we needed to execute. So good win for us. Westerns, you know, they've won a lot of basketball games for a reason.
You got to look at a Western squad that had Payson beaten the Winchester tournament, a final layup with a half second left, and Payson just demolished us that night. You can't say any more. So your kids could have come into this and said, oh, I don't know. But tonight, Will Guthrie really came out and was aggressive on both ends.
Yeah, Will played a nice game. And, you know, Will's got the motor to just go and go and go. And I like to have seen him do a little bit better on some of his defensive rotations and recognitions on some actions where he didn't recognize. But that's the thing about a good team defense. Somebody picked him up for the most part behind him. But offensively, he got the spots, caught the ball with the feet in the paint, got his balance, and then went up and scored like we need him to. And you know, so that's kind of the difference. So Will had a nice game. I thought our guards struggled a little bit in the first half, attacking some of the seams and making two play and then getting it to the extra man. But at the same time, our forwards weren't doing a lot to get open in certain spots. So we talked at halftime about, you know, making two play, trying to get our feet in the paint first, and then, you know, sprinting to the next spot to catch. And you know, ball reversals are you got to get at least two reversals against a zone or against a good defense, any man or zone, and their matchup was causing us some problems. So once we did that, once we started getting the ball going side to side, I think we got some slips into the middle of the lane. We got it down the short corner and got them out of position a little bit, and we were able to make that extra pass. So
You know, I think early in the season you took a look at the bench and you were going maybe a couple of guys deep. Now you're not afraid to maybe go as many as 9 or 10 deep, and Coach Gotham and Coach Plattner do a good job keep rotating those guys in so you can have fresh legs down the final stretch.
Absolutely, so important. It's not just the 5 guys that get the majority of the playing time. It's all 12, 13 of them that are sitting on that bench. We expect them to be just as engaged in the set and talking on the offensive and defensive end of the floor what's happening. So, but yeah, we're getting to where we can stretch our bench just a little bit deeper, and that is important so the kids can keep their legs and keep their mind. And, talked about Joel. Joel came in for about a minute there and gave us some good energy on the defensive end. Got to get him just a little bit more comfortable offensively and and he's going to be able to give more and more minutes. Noah's just, you think of Noah, he's not even halfway through a season. So he's slowly starting to get to where he's a little bit more comfortable in things. And TJ and Nate have come on as the year's gone on, and so we're excited about the growth with all of them. Not just it's not just about the 5 that get the majority of the playing time. It's about all of them, and I hope they understand that. I hope everybody understands. Everybody's so important, integral part to the team.
Early in the game, in the first quarter, you trailed 11-6, and Charlie made the comment, boy, nobody was moving on offense. You had the break at the quarter, and it was just like a different team came out. You got some things moving, and people realized if they're going to play a zone against you, you got to move.
Yeah, and we talked. We were way too stagnant offensively, and we were just simply not moving. We weren't cutting into the gaps and sitting into the gaps. And once we started doing that, and we kind of ran some wrinkles into offense where it forced some movement, and then we were able to get to some spots and cut through the zone and make that zone retreat a little bit. So, we talk about it's not necessarily the guy that makes the shot. It could be the 2 guys that cut before him to open him up, and a cut is just as important part of the offense as the person making it. So we got to have all 5 parts moving together if you want to have success, and they do a nice job of running that little matchup zone. So it took us a little bit to get used to, but I thought the guys adjusted and found some open spots when they needed to.
Sometimes you hear people say, why is there so much importance put on high school athletics? And an event like you and Western partnered with tonight is really a big thing. It shows you why communities are so invested in athletics and what athletics can do in return for the community.
Oh, sure. To be able to put this together with one of our close neighbors who the Barry community, Kinderhook and Hull community probably utilize have found themselves utilizing, unfortunately, the oncology department here in town themselves. So what we get to do for 32 minutes for an hour and a half on a Tuesday and Friday night to play a basketball game, fails in comparison to what some people have to go through in their personal lives, and it's an unfortunate thing. It's a sick disease. It's an awful thing for families to have to go through, and so we're just glad that we can be a small part in contributing to the people that put so much time and passion and effort into their jobs to, just to make sure that their families are taken care of and the patients get the best care possible, and hopefully someday some of those monies will go to something that maybe we can find a cure for all this nastiness. So that's the hope. That's what we'll keep shooting for. But yeah, 32 minutes of basketball is they get to have fun, and so happy that I want to thank Coach Bacon and everybody that contributed, all the sponsors that we had tonight that donated things, and of course everybody that came out and contributed to the cause. So awful proud of what everybody did here this evening.
Special 1909 on that board for that
tonight. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Good win for the Sockies tonight, Coach. You got 1 week left in the regular season. The second season starts, and you got a couple easy ones next week. Calhoun and Liberty. Calhoun on Tuesday night for senior night. That'll be a tough one with the Twin Towers that they have, and then Liberty, who's probably playing about as well as anybody in the state. But I know your squad will be up to the challenge, and we'll look forward to it.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
That's Saukey head coach Brad Tomave here after a 46-40 win for Pittsfield, defeating the Western Wildcats. That's going to do it tonight on Central Illinois Sports. For Jack and John Hull, I'm Charlie Hull. Thank you for tuning in for another Central Illinois Sports presentation.